friends, it's Deanna here today, and today we're going to be sewing a fall inspired top. This is super cute. I'm gonna put a little decal on my top, and I'm just super excited about it. Did you know that Ellie and Mac has cutting files? Well, if you didn't know, now you do. We have such cute cutting files, and today I'm going to be using one of those cutting files, and I'm going to be adding it to the top to just create this cute little fall outfit, and I'm gonna show you different ways that I'm gonna style it. So, let's get started. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I do is I head on to ellieandmac.com and I look at the cutting files and I choose the file that I want. Once I know what file I want, I will download it to my computer and open it on my cutting system. I use a Cricut cutting machine, so I'm using the Cricut space to just see how big I want my design to make. The really cool thing about the cutting files is that you can use a ruler and measure the front of your shirt to know exactly how big you want to make this design. If you have questions on how to download and print our cutting files, we do have a video here on our YouTube channel, and I will be putting it under, it will all be under the playlist for cutting files. So you can go over there and check that out, and it'll show you just exactly how I did it. So once I did that, before I did all this, I went to the store and I saw this beautiful leopard iron-on vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and I thought this would be perfect for fall. I've got some leopard sleeves and a solid black front and back, so I think this top is gonna be super cute. I went ahead and printed my design onto my vinyl. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off, stick it to my top, and then we're gonna iron it on. And once it's ironed on, we're gonna go ahead and sew our top together, and then I'm gonna show you how I style it. So easy, so quick, so cute. Once you have already cut your file, you wanna go ahead and separate your vinyl from the clear paper and weed it by using such a tool like this to take out the little pieces. All right, so my pieces have been cut out. Now I just need to figure out exactly where I want to put it on my shirt. I like to go ahead and fold my shirt in half, so that way it gives me like a little crease right there where the middle is, right there. And so then I will place my piece right on that middle crease so I can make it nice and even. Now remember, for a iron on, the print will be backwards onto the paper, so that way when you iron it on, it irons right side out. But all that information will be on that video if you check that out, how to print your SVG files. Now we want to grab a mat where we can put some heat onto this transfer. I have read in different places, some people like to put the iron right on top of the vinyl. Some people like to use a cloth, to put a cotton cloth right on top of that vinyl and then put your iron on top of it. It is really up to you how you want to do it, but you want to be careful you don't melt that plastic and burn your plastic down or hurt your top or anything like that. So I'm going to put this cloth right on top of it. This is a very thin cotton cloth, and I'm putting just a little bit of pressure onto the iron and just kind of keeping it on those letters for a few seconds at a time. My iron turns itself off after it's been flipped over for a few seconds, which is a good thing. Don't forget to turn off your steam. Now, they do sell heat press. So you can, if you want to buy a heat press, it makes everything a lot easier and it gets it on really, really smoothly. Sometimes with the iron, you have to be very careful that you get it all heated on so it bonds well. But a press, it kind of does it for you, so it's really great. But they do sell those at the store. I just don't have one. We want to check and make sure that everything's coming along good. It's kind of high up there. I haven't done it very well. So make sure that you're kind of checking it and keep going if it's not all the way on. Once it's been transferred, you're gonna carefully pull that vinyl cover off, that clear paper off, making sure as you're pulling it that all your vinyl is stuck on, because if it's not, then you want to give it a little bit more heat wherever it's not stuck. Take your time, don't pull it on hastily and it ends up not staying on. All right, how cute is that gonna be? Just a little piece of thread. Okay, once that's done, once you've done that, we're gonna give it more heat to make sure it's all the way on there. Again, a heat press would be perfect for this because it would help seal in that really, really well. You don't want it to come off in the wash, so you want to give it a really good heat press. And then after you heat press it, you don't want to wash your, you want it to set for 24 hours, so you don't want to wash this make for 24 hours after after the vinyl has been applied. I'm also going to turn it around and give it some heat from the back. We're just putting heat on it. How cute is that? One thing I like to do sometimes is look at the fabric really closely and the vinyl. A lot of times to tell if it's blended in really well, you can almost see the threading of the fabric on the vinyl, and that is a very good sign. This is so cute already, oh my goodness. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put our raglan top together, which is also super easy. For this pattern, we need a front, a back, 2 arms, arm cuffs, and a neckband. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fit our sleeve. If our sleeve does not fit because it's too long, then you know that it goes on the other side. One is the front and one is the back. So we're going to put them right sides together for both sleeves. Then I like to go ahead and do the back of the sleeves at the same time. If you don't like to do that, you can go ahead and sew those sleeves onto the front and then come back and sew the sleeves onto the back. But I like to go ahead and put them on at the same time, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the sleeve, the back. Once we're done sewing those sleeves on, we're gonna turn our bodice right sides together and we're going to sew those side seams right sides together. While we're attaching our sides, we're also gonna grab our neckband, fold it wrong sides together to give it a memory crease by steaming it down, folding it wrong sides together and steaming it. And then we're gonna grab those raw edges and put them right sides together and sew. And for cuffs, we're gonna grab our raw edges, short raw edges, and sew right sides together as well. Our shirt is almost done and it's looking stinking cute. We're going to go ahead and quarter our neck by matching those shoulder seams and going to the front and the back, and then matching the front and the back and going to the sides. And we're going to do the same to our neckband, folding at that memory crease that we created earlier, and then going to the front, matching the front and the back, and going to the sides. For the cuffs, I just fold wrong sides together and match that seam, and then I just half it. So go to the half. Now we'll do our same for our sleeve, and once we mark that outside mark right here, we're going to go ahead and fit our cuff right sides together with our sleeve, match that seam, and then match that half. Then we'll sew those raw edges together. And for the neckband, you're gonna match those right sides together with the band at the notches that you created. We do have a full video tutorial on how to sew up this pattern on our YouTube channel, which is a little bit slower and more detailed version with more tips and tricks if you want to check that out. I'm gonna go ahead also to my cover stitch and hem my bottom of my top. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and give it a memory crease for the bottom. This pattern does come with a banded option, but I am just hemming. I am done. I am right now pairing it with some oversized jeans. I have tucked in a little bit on the side. This is the perfect outfit to go out for or to go run some errands or anything like that. I'll throw on some flats or something like that and I'm ready to go. What other ways can I style it? I'm gonna show you. How about some urban leggings, some riding boots, and a cute little hat? This is the perfect outfit for like hanging around with friends, maybe going to lunch, going to the pumpkin patch, having some fun fall activities. I love the way that this outfit is comfortable, but it's still super cute together and it looks adorable. I think Bo likes it as well. Ooh, let's throw on a Chapman cardigan. This is a longer version of the Chapman cardigan. We do have a video tutorial on how to sew this particular Chapman cardigan up. Throw that on, put on some really high-waisted jeans, a cute black hat, and you are ready to go. If it's cold outside, you're good to go because you've got this really cozy fabric on. I am obsessed. I love this. I think this is one of my favorites because it's just cozy and super casual, but also super cute and put together. Finally, the time to settle down and have some time at home. That's okay. Let me throw on my Feel Pretty pants, and these are made with like a really cozy material, and I'll just throw my hair up and we're ready to just chill at home. Right, Bo? He's ready to chill at home as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, so you get to see a little bit more of Bo on a regular basis. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you like the shirt that we made together. Go make your own. Check out all our vinyl patterns or our file patterns. We have a ton. And you can use these files on other things other than just clothing. You can put them on decorations and things like that. And I will be showing you some more of that stuff coming up here soon in our channel. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't so you never miss any of our videos. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Come find us on Facebook and Instagram so you can share what you're making and you can inspire us with your makes and you can be inspired by others, their makes. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you all next time. I think this one wants to go. So I'm gonna get going. See you next time. Bye.